Hello, and welcome to my video. So in this video, you're going to notice that I went ahead and skipped the nail prep and went straight into gluing on my tips. I kind of wanted to just get into the meat and potatoes of this video, which is my acrylic application, and then of course the nail design. In this video, you're gonna see me using this super cute pink color. This color is called Kawaii by Angel Acrylics. Angel Acrylics is my own personal brand, so you're gonna see a lot of these powders in my videos. So for this, I'm going to be doing the first two nails in real time so that you can watch and see as I apply my acrylic, how I get it on the nail, how I pat and drag the acrylic down the nail tip, so you can kind of get a feel for acrylic application. As you're watching the application, you're going to notice that I'm not using any specific method, and by method I mean 1 bead, 2 bead, and 3 bead methods. Nowadays you hear it all over social media and on YouTube. A bunch of different creators kind of just show and demonstrate these methods to kind of teach beginners how to apply acrylic in a fast and efficient way. I personally don't believe in these methods. I believe in applying as many beads as I need and just making sure that my coverage is good, that the entirety of the nail plate and the nail tip are covered and good to go. And one of the reasons why I don't really focus on any bead method is just because it's gonna take what it's gonna take. I feel like practice is what's going to make your application better and quicker. And if you're focusing super hard on the 1 bead, 2 bead, 3 bead method, you kind of aren't focusing on what's important, which is your liquid to powder ratio, your bead consistency, which is what I feel like you need to focus on the most when you're a beginner, and not so much how many beads you're actually putting down on the nail. Speed is going to come with time and with practice, so I don't really want to basically focus on that. I more want to focus on the actual practice and my beads. And when it comes down to acrylic application, it's going to take time. It's going to take time to learn and time to practice. And the longer the acrylic nails and the more intricate the design, the longer the time it's going to take to actually do the design. So my recommendation is just enjoying the process, just sitting back, relaxing, let it take the amount of time that it's going to take, and really just enjoy how cool and how fun it is to do your own nails, kind of experiment with different shapes and designs. In the long run, it's super rewarding because you get to say, I did this set. And if you've made it this far and you're still enjoying the video and you're kind of vibing to it, think about hitting the subscribe button and also hitting that notification bell so that you can see more videos from me. And if this is your first time watching a video that I've made, welcome. My name's Angelica and it's super nice to meet you. I've been doing nails since like 2020, I believe, and I upload videos here on YouTube, but I haven't been super consistent, so I'm hoping now that every Friday I'm going to have a new upload and build more consistency. I have a lot of great ideas of videos that I want to do and tutorials and things like that, so hopefully every Friday you'll be able to see a new video. Like for example, I've been really thinking about doing some bangle nails. I've been seeing them everywhere, and usually I'm really bad about following trends and like doing, I guess, recreations of really trendy nails on TikTok or Instagram. But I'm really thinking about doing these bangle nails. I think that I can give it like my own little twist and spin, and it would come out super nice. Kind of going back into the acrylic application and touching on that, I really 100% don't really follow any methods. I'm just going to pretty much apply my first bead of acrylic where the free edge meets the nail plate and kind of just bring it downward, lightly tapping and gently dragging the acrylic down. I really love this acrylic because it's so, like everyone kind of likes to say on social media, buttery It's super creamy, super smooth, and really easy to work with. It also gives you plenty of time to manipulate the acrylic and get it where you need it to go. It doesn't really run, if at ever. So ever since I've been using this acrylic, my application time has sped up. I have less trouble with flooding the cuticle area. Basically, this acrylic kind of just stays where you put it, and then until you kind of start setting it into the place that you want it to go, it really doesn't move that much on you. And when it does move, it's super easy to manipulate it into the position that you want it to be in. And if you're curious about the acrylic brush that I'm using, this acrylic brush, I'm pretty sure I got it from Alibaba. I like to buy in bulk, so I'll order things from places like Alibaba, AliExpress. I also really like getting things from Temu as well. I really do recommend getting like your supplies in bulk. It's gonna save you a lot of money and time in the long run. For example, when I purchased this brush, I probably purchased quite a few other ones just in case I ever got acrylic stuck in the brush. I could always just go really quickly, grab a new one, and toss this one out if need be. That way I'm not struggling trying to get the acrylic out of the brush when I need to actually use it. And yeah, like I really believe that Alibaba and AliExpress are a treasure trove for nail techs. There's so many things that you can find on there for really good prices. You just gotta pay attention to the shipping costs. Oh, and if you're a beginner, I found that a stiffer Kolinsky brush works a lot better at getting in between, you know, like the cuticle and the acrylic. To if you ever get like flooding in the cuticle area, that's definitely something to look into. Stiffer acrylic brushes that I found from like name brands. Young Nails has a really good Kolinsky brush. I think it's the Greg Signature brush. That one is absolutely amazing. If you don't purchase from like Alibaba or AliExpress, that's definitely a brush to consider. I know a lot of people really like the Mia Secret and the Pana brushes, but I find them both to be a little bit too fluffy and you don't have total control over the acrylic. And if you have like questions about like what products are good, you can leave a comment down below and I can get to your comment and answer. Like there's a lot of really good products out there, but there's a lot of stuff that you can end up buying that instead of helping you improve will really just hinder your performance and set you back like 80 years. Sometimes when you're learning, the products can really be what sets you back in your learning process. So definitely consider, like, if you have any questions about products, just asking and investing the money in the beginning. It's going to be so much worth it instead of buying a bunch of products that don't work for you and then later on figuring out, oh yeah, I have to like invest even more money to get things that are going to work. And we are almost done with the application. All we really need is that cuticle bead, and once that cuticle bead is on there, we can get into shaping and filing, which is a whole nother process in itself. If you would ever like to see a in-depth tutorial on how I do shaping and filing, you can also just leave a comment down below and I'll make a video about it. Shaping and filing can be really tricky in the beginning. Here I'm actually just going in with a 100 grit file, and these I believe I got them from Tot in Houston. They're one of my favorite like local nail suppliers. I used to use an 80/80 grit, which really gives you a super sharp and crisp like shape, but it can also like be really bad and damaging for the skin. If you ever catch yourself with that 80/80 grit file, you're definitely taking some skin with you. So I went down a little bit to the 100 and I'm really enjoying it. I still get a really crisp shape, and this file is like really less likely to, you know, cut into your sidewalls. So I recommend using this on yourself as well as using it on clients. It's so much better. I'm also using an e-drill, and this one is a cordless e-drill. I think I got it from Amazon for about $16.99. The nail bits that I'm using, I believe, are 120 or 140. With that, I like to go around the cuticle and then take the bit and go down the length of the nail, evening everything out. I do usually buff my nails, but in this situation I'm gonna go in with acetone. Since it is a pop-off set, I'm not really worried about the gel peeling up later. Here I'm also using the black by Dynamic. I really like their black and white for Frenches. I feel like the color payoff is extremely good, and you only really need one coat to get the color that you're looking for in a French, which is amazing. I really love how easy it looks. I love how easy it looks to do like French on video. It seems like the easiest thing in the world, but I promise you sometimes it's not. I swear I have days where no matter how hard I try to do a deep V French, it just does not work out. And I guess it's just some days are good and some days are bad, just like you have good application days and bad application days. Is the same for Frenches. Whoever said French is easy, you suck. Here I'm also doing the other design. So what I'm looking for is to create kind of like an asymmetrical circle and then color in the rest of the nail for the chrome application. Once I get that asymmetrical circle going, it kind of gives it that like little character that I'm looking for. It's kind of wonky but whimsical, and it makes it more realistic when I add the 3D layer. So for the 3D portion of the nail design, I'm going to be using Jabin Garcia's thick top coat. I absolutely love this stuff. You can get it from any Korean nail supply. I know for sure that My Sweetie Nails has it on their website, and you can use this for everything. Like you can do 3D, you can obviously use it as a top coat, you can use it to secure your rhinestones, you can use it honestly for everything, and I swear by it. It's so good. I know that there's like other like, you know, versions of like this kind of 3D top coat from other brands, but it's definitely worth the investment to get this one. It makes your life so much easier. And here you can see me applying matte top coat. I should have actually went in all the nails in matte. I should have done matte, then the French, matte, then the design, to make sure that I wouldn't have any trouble with my chrome isolation later. But we're human and we forget to do things, and I definitely forgot to do that. So you're gonna kind of see me suffer through my mistake while I'm adding chrome. But you know, no biggie. This is kind of how you learn. You make mistakes and you work through it. I am leaving it in there because I want you guys to know that, you know, I'm not perfect and nobody is perfect, and we're all going to make mistakes at one point or another. And making mistakes is how you learn, how you grow. It teaches you how to troubleshoot, so that if you ever do it on a client or in any situation, you can always just fix the mistake that you made. In this case, I'm just using a brush with a little acetone, and I wipe away the chrome that usually fixes it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and complete my Frenchies. I have no idea why I didn't finish my Frenchies earlier. Like, I did my pinky, but why didn't I do the other two fingers? I have no idea. So let's go in, finish these Frenchies, and then I can complete the rest of the nail design. And I'll let you guys enjoy it. Now that the Frenchies are done, there's like two more elements to this design. I'm gonna go in on all of the nails that have a French, and I'm gonna be designing a star. Once the star is done, I'm gonna go in with some chrome powder to give it that gold kind of look, and I'm gonna be doing this on all three fingernails. Now I'm gonna go in with that chrome powder and get the chrome all over the stars. And once again, I'm gonna go in with the brush that I had earlier with a little bit of acetone to remove the excess chrome from my finger. If I would have, used my mat the way that I needed to, I wouldn't be going through this. But here we are. We can just make the best out of the worst situation and kind of troubleshoot and work around it to get the best kind of result. I'm also going to be choosing 2 gold charms to go in the 2 3D nails to complete the look. I went with the star with a little bit of a dangle, and I also picked a moon that has a dangle on there. And this is just some charm glue. I probably got it from Shine or Temu. It's pretty good. It's just as good as the Macart Pro one, just cheaper. And now that my charms are on, we're gonna go in and top coat the nails. Top coating the nails pretty much completes the look, and then once you add the cuticle oil, it looks amazing. It makes all nail sets pop and look perfect, honestly. And if you've gotten this far in the video and you like the vibes and you'd like to see more, definitely click that subscribe button and hit the notification button. And I want to thank you so much for watching up until this point. We're almost done. Once the top coat is on, it's going to be my favorite part, the reveal. This nail set came together really nicely. I feel like it has all the vibes, gothic and kind of fall vibes. I'm really loving it, especially the extra long stilettos. Here I'm going in with the cuticle oil to finish up the look, and oh my gosh, they're amazing. They look so pretty and they're so cute. Oh my gosh, look at them. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.